What?
What does that say, Anaya?
What?
No!
What?
We had CinemaCon, which we went to last year, and the con itself fucking sucks. Okay, I'm not gonna. Well, let me finish. It fucking sucks. It is fucking terrible. It is a corporate static piece of shit filled with corporate stuff. The only thing worth going to that I didn't go to were the presentations. That's what it's basically Comic-Con for presentations only, super scripted and super corporate, but like the other events there where you're walking around tables, it's for theater owners, man. So they're selling like popcorn buckets and all this other shit. And it's really fucking expensive.
The presentations are by studio. I saw Warner, Universal, Paramount, and Disney. The least compelling, in fact, I would say colossal disappointment, was Disney. For several reasons. One, what they showed. Elio, this animated Pixar thing, it's an movie. That movie looks terrible. They showed a scene from Thunderbolts, and it was not impressive, Gary. I was holding out like it could be a surprise, like Suicide Squad. It was bad. I saw Fantastic Four. A few minutes. We learned that.
Let's stop it.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Thunderbolts real quick.
Okay.
So
Thunderbolts.
I knew Thunderbolts was going to be fucking terrible when they started pulling that A24. It's an A24 Marvel movie.
It's not. Here, they gave us all boxes of popcorn that were in that Thunderbolts Wheaties box. Here it is.
The biggest sign it was going to be ass is when they cut together that fight on the road where the car's getting stopped and they're just fighting everyone. That was awful. And then every other trailer made it seem like a different tone and a different type of movie than the first thing they released.
It's like an indie, edgy movie, and it's just going to be a sloppy fucking Marvel movie.
So it could be good or terrible. That tells me nothing.
Yes, exactly. I knew it was going to suck when they put Ghost in it.
What?
This is the featurette that they just released.
That's a girl feature.
Oh boy.
We've been getting to do a lot of our stunts. And there's that countdown of 3, 2, 1, go. And then, all hell breaks loose.
Action!
Hey, Chris. Great. Pause. Chris, did they tell you what the asterisk is for?
That was not revealed.
I'm guessing it's because people die.
But not really.
Yeah.
I heard that's not the title of the movie. That's why the asterisks.
What is the title? Well, they haven't told us the title of the movie yet.
It could be Dark Avengers.
Yeah, there's a lot of people thinking that they're gonna do a name switch and do a reveal in the movie itself.
It has nothing to do with the Thunderbolts comic book or the Dark Avengers.
It's neither of those things.
That's fucking stupid. It should have been just called the Dark Avengers from the get-go. It's closer to it.
And more people know Avengers than Thunderbolts.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think they want to associate that word with this movie.
I agree.
They're just like, no, to keep that fucking... It's like the one last thing that we've got. Do not put the word Avengers on anything until we're ready. Don't ask us when that is. But when we are ready to have a proper Avengers movie, we have got to keep that word sacrosanct. It's our final chance.
Yeah.
I mean, the movie's already probably going to have a rough time performance-wise, but I just have a hard time believing that Disney will be okay with promoting and talking about this thing as one thing for months and months and months and months just to do a last-minute change up to the name and the amount of confusion that would create. I just don't... I have a hard time believing they would change it last minute.
They would not. They would
I don't think they
100%
changed the name of the movie, but if you think back to the trailers, there was a trailer just discussing what they should call themselves, and at one point he says Thunderbolts, and they all treat it like it's stupid, and they keep talking about how they're not the Avengers. So it does make at the end of the movie they'd be like, we're not really Thunderbolts, we're the Dark Avengers, and it's just
that would be on brand for Disney. They'll pillage something from someone else, and they'll use it to make money, but then they will mock it in the process.
Yes.
Yes.
And even if they call it Thunderbolts, and the reason why it's just because this retarded name that one of the characters, let's just call it Thunderbolts, that also pisses me off, because the original Thunderbolts, their name was that because they were posing as legitimate heroes, and it was legitimately justice like lightning. They're the Thunderbolts, and that was the tagline for it. And they're just abandoning everything that the Thunderbolts were.
They've abandoned everything comic book.
Everything Marvel is. I mean, at this point,
these stories aren't even arcs anymore.
Okay, so let's get to this, and then there's that cringe fucking intro.
that a chicken?
That would be funny if it was. It's an A24 movie.
That was the easiest part. Yeah. So here we're at the Merdeka 118 getting ready to do a real base jump off the second largest building in the world.
Let's do it. Hey, okay. Any stunt in any movie, this is amazing.
I mean,
how many times do you see someone
in real
burn
life,
themselves
which is a
up the
positive,
building? It's strange how zen I feel.
3, 2, 1, go!
And unfortunately, we had to recast Florence Pugh.
Oh, what an incredible stunt!
Yeah, wow.
What an incredible wild stunt.
When Mission Impossible did it, it worked because they saw him fly off a mountain and he did it for real. We saw her get grabbed 2 inches off when she stepped off, and then it cuts to somebody else doing it.
Boo, boring.
Because of how much trash like the Marvel's just been all just green screen nothingness with basically everything they film. It does look like a lot of this stuff is at least practical sets and doing actual shit instead of just relying completely on all the CGI nonsense.
I appreciate that they fucking made the Taskmaster a fucking woman.
Yeah, they gave Taskmaster boobs this time. Yeah,
it's boob armor, Shad. It's boob armor.
You gotta protect the girls, okay?
Those sick characters. Oh, wow.
So much fun.
Wow, a parachute being used for its purpose.
Okay, do you see the asterisk?
Yeah.
Before the name.
Oh,
I think that's a deliberate.
Well, it's because the task. Yeah,
Clever.
Task Mistress dies. It's pretty clear. And that's,
yes, he's not here.
Yeah, so they showed an extended clip, right, Chris, of them breaking into Avengers Tower.
They're driving down the road, witty banter, typical Marvel, and it's like, "What's our plan?" Saying to Sebastian Stan, "What's our plan?" And he's like, "I don't know." And he just drives the van into the
hey,
lobby.
That's indicative of Marvel, by the way. What's our plan?
Right.
I don't know.
They drive in the lobby. They get out. They're fighting these, of course, guys in black with guns, and suddenly you hear over the whatever Elaine from Seinfeld says, "Hey, don't worry about it, guys. I left the door unlocked. Come on up." They come up and talk to her. She is weightless as a character. Sam Jackson has gravitas. There are certain actors that she has zero gravitas. She's not no Olivia Colman.
No,
she's not.
She's no Jack Black.
Even as Selena Gomez in Veep, she's funny. She's more of her career doing comedy. It's a boring scene where she laughs in their face for some reason. The crowd was like, "This is what you're showing us?" It wasn't.
Wow.
And it reminds me of someone I know who told me some things about this, that Marvel is trying to prove to themselves they can make something low budget. This is their version of something that's a low budget movie. Like, can we do something small?
What's low budget for Marvel?
I don't know. 150, under 100.
That's still a lot.
Anyways, I'm up in the balcony. They cordoned off the press in one area. I'm surrounded by people on their laptops typing as everything is happening.
Wow.
It looks like the first order scene from
Yes.
You got this whole gaggle.
That's 70 good Disney employees. Get to the set.
All pre-planned.
Well, hang on. Pause. Time out. Pause.
Sorry.
Set it up a little bit. Like, what are we watching here?
So apparently they were in Vegas, and what's his name is got some gambling. It's all a fake thing. So he's coming up on stage, and they're introducing the clip that I described.
So the whole thing is they're supposed to be arguing on the way up.
We're following them with the cameras. You can see it on the big screen. It's all. I mean, this is kind of what they always do. It's some bit.
Why is there a guy hiding behind like a cardboard square at the start?
If I was there, I'd want to hide behind a cardboard square.
Not associated. I have one from Marvel that's a little closer, and you can hear
it's probably better. It's probably better than mine. So go ahead.
So while you're setting that up, this is a gaggle of corporate critics all there, except for Chris, because Chris is fucking punk rock, and they're all trying to be first with the information. You have a stadium of people who need to be first with the information about the Thunderbolts.
Alan and I kept moving our seats. There were these cackling women behind us that drove me effing crazy.
Sorry, that was me.
Yeah,
Disney
and they
Marvel
were like,
fans.
They were like
How come Florence Pugh looks good there and looks like shit in the movie?
She dressed herself.
she's allowed to be sexy.
Yeah.
In here.
Okay, who in the fuck dressed Wyatt Russell?
I think he's supposed to look like he's on a fucking bender.
Okay.
Yeah, because he has a drink.
Wow.
He's a socialist. By
He's
the
the only
way,
person in this movie I care about.
Champagne.
there's a Hollywood champagne socialist right there, David Harbour.
Yeah.
Oh, that was it.
That was it.
The Red Guardian.
Amazing.
And
cool.
that's what everybody paid thousands of dollars to see. And
that was pretty good though. That was pretty good. That was worth it. That was really good. I was really impressed.
Almost everyone walked out saying, "What was that? What did we see?" And couple of things. I'll talk about FF. Obviously, you want to hear about that, but no Star Wars. Not a mention. Not a logo with a date. Not
Mandalorian.
Not one mention of Star Wars. Not a date. Not
they have a movie coming out next year, though.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
I need to know about
Grogu. They're probably terrified.
Yeah,
probably.
Zero Star Wars presence.
Oh, it must have
Probably
felt
for the
wonderful.
best. Let's be honest.
Nerdrotic.com. Please subscribe.